I want to welcome my guest today. Her name is Lynn Blachman Caron.
Thank you, Ginger, for having me.
Wow, you've got a lot of muscles there, lady.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And you were just in a competition this last weekend?
That's correct.
Wow. Tell us about it.
Well, I took first place in women's bodybuilding, and I grazed the stage. This is the first time after 4 years. And I used to do competitions previously from '99 to 2003 doing women's bodybuilding. Also, I was doing women's physique as well for this competition. I crossed over in 2 categories.
And what's the physique versus bodybuilding? Because I would say they're both pretty substantial. Yes,
So it's something that's new, and it's just came about the past 4 years. So women's physique, they're separating the women's bodybuilding, so you can have women's bodybuilding where you're really muscular, and the physique is just taking it a little less. But for some judges, they're looking for somebody that's extra ripped, and what that means is somebody that is, you know, showing more musculature, and you could just see the striations, and we call it ripped. Wow. So, but this was really a fun show, and it was great. And I had a coach, her by the name of Tracy Hess. She's also IFBB Pro, and been working closely with her and getting ready for this show.
Oh, how fun! You know, you look like all the models in the magazines.
Oh, thank you.
Does it take a long time to build up your strength?
It does. I've been working out, I guess, since 26, but even beforehand, just doing a lot of toning work and things of that nature. But, you know, working with the weights and working with men in general, lifting weights and hitting the weight room, and my husband, we've been doing competitions all along and working out together.
And you stay healthy?
Yes.
That's great, because you only look like you're 25. So you said you started at 26, but so it looks like it keeps you young.
It does, and it became a lifestyle. So. Even though we didn't do competitions, we're always in the gym, and
good for you.
You know, this was a challenge for me to get back on stage and to see where, you know, I would fall as far as the category, but it was just nice to win the show.
And what made you decide to start it in the very beginning?
Well, I had a lot of role models. I always used to do workout videos with Corey Everson and Kiana Tom, and I just liked watching their, you know, morning programs and their workout tapes. And then after that, you know, I just liked looking healthy, and I just liked the look of a you know, female with muscles.
Yes.
But what I'm trying to show is that there is a balance of beauty and muscles, so you can still be pretty and beautiful with a muscular.
And strength.
Right. And you know, you develop strength over time, and you know, you just have to keep at it and just be consistent at it, and you'll get stronger.
Do you work out like religiously every day and an hour or 2 every day?
And that's what people think. You know, in the beginning, it depends on what your goal is. So for the competition, it's a whole different game. So you have to spend the hours in there shedding the fat, you know, so you can show your striations and your muscles. So for that, I'll be doing more cardio for a competition. The weight building, you're doing a lot of focusing on a particular group or what you know, what is lagging behind. So maybe I'll be in the gym 45 minutes working on the muscles and an hour for the cardio.
Oh, isn't that something?
But normally, just about a half hour. You want a high intensity. You want to be in and you want to be out. So I'll do about a half hour of cardio and a half hour of lifting.
Good for you. And one of the things that I enjoyed talking with you during our pre-show interview was your diet. And then I was talking to your husband before the show, and he's doing competition as well, and like he's gaining weight just to lose weight. Why don't you just stay one weight? But
well, it's hard. So for instance, you know, if you want to be in a certain weight class, for men it's different than for women. So you know, he wants to put on the size and the build, so he'll have to gain weight right now.
Isn't that something?
And lift heavy and just really go really intense and hard. Whereas for me, I was on the competition mode, so I have to eat a lot less, more lean fish and meats. as well as everything, you know, steamed veggies and things like that. So for him, he's going to be carb loading, and I'm taking out the carbs.
Isn't that something?
So it's a little bit different, but then eventually what he'll do is he'll put the size on, get to where he wants to be, and then he'll shut it down. Okay.
Do you eat a lot of raw foods during this process?
Well, as far as there's, you know, the raw food diet, and there's the, you know, the juicing diet you hear a lot about. For bodybuilders or for people that lift weights, what we do is more high protein and low carbohydrates. So what that means is we'll do more of the lean meats, we'll do a lot of the grilled chicken and the fish, grilled, broiled, or baked, a lot of lean, you know, vegetables, not with extra sauces.
Butter, cream sauce?
No,
What
no.
about pasta?
Well, pasta's not bad, but as far as for our type of diet, what we'll use mainly is rice. Brown rice. I mean, he'll use the white rice. I like to stick with the sweet potato because it's a complex carb.
Sure.
Oatmeal is good. What you want is something that'll stay with you, fill you up, but it just is a slow release carb. See, a lot of times rice and those type of things are quick release.
Right.
So that's what he'll do. As far as raw foods, you have to be careful as far as, you know, the foodborne bacterias and things of that sort. So for us, we don't really do much raw food. I mean, occasionally we'll have sashimi, you know, which is, you know, the sushi type of style. But as far as juicing, we don't do that because of the high sugar. So it's healthy, but then you're releasing out the, you know, the pulp and the fiber you're losing. But as far as, you know, for us, we don't really do the juicing. So maybe for others, that might be good for maybe a meal, but just a glass, because you got to be careful too with the extra weight that can put on with the extra juicing.
Is that why I'm not losing weight? Because I'm juicing all the time? It's like, why is that scale not going down? I joined Equinox a couple of months ago, and it's been a lot of fun. I was in the gym today and doing my classes and doing my hot yoga, but for some reason the scale's not going down. So I thought maybe I'm developing muscle, right?
Well, it just takes time, and you can't always look at the scale.
But I feel good. I feel like I'm losing weight, but the scale's not saying anything.
Well, you have to just drink a lot of water. Water's good. I don't really drink any sodas and any of the artificial sweeteners.
What about coffee?
Coffee's fine. Coffee will rev you up in the morning, so that will speed up your metabolism. Yeah, coffee's not the enemy. I mean, you read a lot of things. Same thing as far as you know, the raw foods. So that can be also pricey as well. You know, people are going to do more organic, and then with the dehydrating and things like that. So you just have to be careful.
So interesting. I really enjoy talking with you. Now, what I'd like the control room to do is to roll in your competition video from last weekend. Oh my gosh, guys, gotta sit home and watch it because you are just going to be wowed. And if the control room could roll in the Lynn's video from this last weekend. Oh my goodness.
We have to thank also Georgianne with Jackson Diamonds. She custom made the suit for me as well.
Beautiful.
Thank you. And I'm also wearing the arm
Hit it, baby!
on Facebook for it.
Come on, it's a women's bodybuilding team for Lynn.
This is when you have fun in the show.
Gorgeous.
Here we go, baby. Deflate it up, baby. Do it!
And they allow you a 70-second routine, and all competitors that are in the bodybuilding and physique group. Thank you.
You've inspired me to start weightlifting, and we're wearing your jewelry.
Yes.
Tell us about this.
Okay. Well, what you have there, that's a custom-made piece, and that's for breast cancer awareness.
Oh, how fabulous.
We do stuff with Susan G. Komen as well.
Wonderful.
Also with New Balance. We work with New Balance in Cherry Hill, with Jeff Rubinowitz and Dan Rabb. They're right out of Cherry Hill, and so what we do there is they have you know, different events that pop up, and I'm one of their athletes, you know, fitness models for them.
Oh, how fabulous.
But we designed that for that particular event.
Gorgeous.
We did a little while ago. And what I have here is the arm charm and calf charm, which is unique body placement jewelry. And so
fun.
what this has never been done on the planet before, the calf charm. But you can wear it, you can be into fitness or not. So in other words, it doesn't have to be only for a muscular build. What we're trying to show is that this jewelry is unique, and we can also wear it on the everyday woman. So the business woman, here we have pearls. Thank you.
It really adds a nice style to your competition that we saw in the video.
Yes, so we do design special jewelry for the competitions, and this is really neat, and it also has a special meaning. So Mr. Jackson, who's also my agent and also business partner, he came up with this design over 10 years ago, and so I'm also the face of the arm charms and the calf charms, and so we merged together with the LBC Fit Fashion, which is my company, just to design neat pieces and to show, you know, for women that you can be confident and look beautiful
and feminine.
and
because
and
that's
have
a big
fun.
concern.
Yes.
Yeah, because I was a swimmer and my shoulders just grew, so I'm never without a jacket. But I am today because I'm showing off my beautiful jewelry.
And it makes you feel good.
Yes, it does. So
you know, and you don't,
fun.
after a while you don't even know it's there.
Yeah, but everybody else can see all the bling bling. Yeah, that's
and
wonderful.
they easily fit, you know, under your arm, and they just attach and they hook underneath the bicep. But you can wear it exercising, and also when you're just walking around.
Yeah, on the beach. And
But it has a special meaning for him, and it's just the unity between all races.
how
so
fabulous.
how the arm charm and calf charm hook together.
Oh, how great. Congratulations. And how can people find you?
They can find me lbcfitfashion.com, as well as armcharm.biz, and then that way, that's where the design house. And we custom make each piece, and we like to talk to, you know, the individuals, each person, so then we can craft something special for them. They come in sterling silver mainly, and then we can do accentuate it with a lot of beading, or, you know, a little bit classier with the pearls, but we also do it in different crystals.
Wonderful.
But it's also for men too. We also have it for a men's line, and we also have for a teens line.
Oh, that's fun. Well, we have some photos to roll in so we can see more of it on you. So if the control room can roll in the first set of photos, that these are more bodybuilding photos. So this is started from your career, early career, I guess, and all these awards you're getting.
Yes, I started off
Look at that.
women's bodybuilding, and
Good for you.
I was on a roll, and also for Philly Fit there. That was
You're pulling a Hummer.
yes.
You are really strong.
Yes, that's my husband's Hummer. It goes with us everywhere. But we do it all year long.
Look at that.
I was also MC for the Palm Springs Classic.
And you're working out.
Yep, here at Cast Iron Ladies, it's going to be a new reality show. My husband's also part of the Men of Steel, and that should be coming out this fall in Philadelphia.
Fabulous. Congratulations.
Yep, these were also our competition pictures.
Gorgeous. Look at those muscles.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And then tomorrow I'm going to also be a celebrity fitness judge. I'm going to be receiving an award for the Philly Fit.
Good for you. Look at that outfit.
Yep, it's going to be the 15th Philly Fit
And
Bash.
makeup, too.
Thank you.
So it's a special line of competition suit you're wearing?
Yes, so Decked
at that.
Yep, it's by Decked
That's your
in Diamonds.
mom.
Yeah, there she is. Mom's got to come, and there's Jackson, and he's the owner of ArmCharm.biz.
Fabulous. Oh, gosh.
But as far as the suits, a lot of people make them, but the one that I went to was Georgianne specifically. She's out of New York, and she custom designs. And basically, we were just back and forth coming up with, you know, what color, what fabric.
Gorgeous.
And we came up with that design.
Good for you to be over 25 and wearing a bikini. And you also do fashion fashion modeling, right?
Yep, I do.
And so we have some photos to roll in so we can see some of Lynn's other activities outside of bodybuilding.
Yes, so
Right?
that's what I'm trying to show, the balance of beauty and muscle, and practice what I preach with New Balance, see? And right here, some of these photos were with Eric Battershill and Dorothy Shee, and that's right in front of New Balance, modeling the arm charm. And here was a vendor for the Palm Springs Classic.
Good for you.
That was at the Arnold Expo. We go there every year as well, and that's like the big fitness show. And we do a lot of shoots here in New York.
Well, I think it's great that you can be muscular. Look how gorgeous you are and feminine. You know, because that's a concern for a lot of women. You know, is to lose the femininity. And
I do modeling with Silver Modeling Agency right here in Manhattan.
Fabulous. With
Michael Lyons and Adam Silver and Chelsea Talent. So I also do acting, commercial, and TV.
You were even in a video recently. We're going to be showing the video at the end of the show.
Yes.
With Kim Cameron.
Oh, she's super. And yep, pop artist of Side Effects. And I hope to do another one with her soon.
That's fun. So it's a great way. And then you're a nurse during the day.
Yes.
Right? So you're really serious, and then you have some fun too.
I've been a nurse for 20 years.
Look at that.
Thank you. That was also in Palm Springs.
Beautiful.
And here we were in Dallas. That was during my birthday last year, and we were doing some runway modeling for DCS.
You don't look like you have any cellulite either. Which, you know, it's amazing a lot of thin girls have it as well. It doesn't seem like you have to be overweight at all.
No, and we call that skinny fat. So in other words, they might be thin, but they're not healthy thin. I mean,
interesting.
They're thin, but they're not building up the muscle and the tone.
Look at that.
And this was with Kai York.
Interesting.
He's right out of Manhattan, too.
Beautiful photos from...
And that's the New Balance in Cherry Hill.
Now this is my favorite photo. My goodness. Take a look at that. Okay, I am motivated. Wonderful photos. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wow. 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 That's all I have to say. So you're going to model for us too, right? I think that would be fun for all of us, and so they can see, the audience can see your jewelry a little bit better. Yeah. So you're going to do something similar to what you did for your competition, or just...
Or I could just do a runway walk if you like.
Very good.
Okay.
Yeah. So versatile. So inspiring. I want to be like you, Lynn, when I grow up.
Aw.
How fun. How do you learn to do all of that? Do you have coaches that come in and help you, or?
Of course. Well, Mr. Jackson, who's also my agent for the DMV area, in addition to, you know, helping with the jewelry line, then he also was top male model in 1995. Oh, so he helps with the, you know, different walks and things, because it's different. Mostly you see runway walks for high fashion and tall models. Right. So that's what we're trying to show, that you can still have the balance of beauty and muscle, you can still be muscular, but you can still be feminine. Yeah. And ideally,
have a career.
Exactly. So, and that's what I try to bring to the table with the LBC Fit Fashion. So what I want to do is, you know, gather a team of models to wear the product, but also to eventually run, you know, fashion shows and competitions, but have the runway in there.
Oh, how wonderful. And you mentioned as well in bodybuilding that there's different levels, because I think all of this is for people in their 20s or 30s.
Definitely not. They have other divisions where you can be a master, they even have grandmaster, and then even, you know, beyond that, there's everybody just, you know, they'll start at some point and then they'll go back to it. There's just, you have the love for the stage, and the reward is just being in front of the lights and the cameras and your family, and just...
And people excited, yes. And how many people, you know, can be strutting in a serious bikini past 25?
Oh, you can.
Okay, I am motivated.
You are, and you should be. And that's the thing. You want people to be inspired and motivated and push them along. Anybody can do it. You know, you just have to be really, you know, putting the time in. You don't have to live at the gym. It's different for the competition. Yes, you do live at the gym, but you know, you have to take care of yourself. So this is for long term. Right. So that's why I like to set different goals to keep active and not stale.
And you do yoga as well? See, I'm
I
a big
do.
yoga person.
I do. And then also following your show, I'm going to be working with Chantal.
Yes!
And we're going to be doing an instructional video as well, so that'll be fun.
That's one of my favorite places. And for stretching, movement classes, trampoline yoga. And I was just really excited to go into the studio. This week I did my first fitness video for the new equipment.
Very good.
And when I was telling him about you, he's like, oh, you got to bring her in. So.
And I can't wait to meet him. But yes, I do yoga at least once, twice a week, and it's very important. So, you know, folks say, how, you know, with all that muscle, how can you, you know, do yoga? But it is very important for your mind and also just for stretching and just, you know, well-being.
Keeping limber and fluid. Because
you need to be flexible.
Right, because I fell last fall and broke my foot, and thank goodness I was in shape as much as I was, because
you can recover faster. And you're even wearing heels.
I'm wearing heels again. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. So, what else is going on with Lynn? What's on the horizon for you?
Well, let's see. Well, we're going to be doing the Philly Fit Bash tomorrow. I'm going to be one of the celebrity fitness judges receiving an award, opening up for them as well. And I mentioned that I'm part of the Cast Iron Ladies crew.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
So we're going to be still doing videos and shoots throughout the rest of this year. Hope to do another video with Kim Cameron, which we'll see. My husband and I, we just did that in April with Kim. Let's Fall in Love, and that's already over 300,000 views.
Yeah, so we're going to air it as we close the show today, but we have a couple more minutes, you know, to talk. Do you have any tips, any words of advice for the audience?
Sure. You're never too old. You can start, you know, just, you know, obviously see a doctor and get the clearance, but, you know, it's something forever. I mean, this is your lifestyle. You want to live a healthy, meaningful life, but you also want to have, you know, the ability to do your activity of daily life. You want to be able to be mobile. You don't want to be stiff, and even if you have arthritis, I mean, the benefits of working out is just huge. I just think it's just important, even as being as a nurse. So, you know, you just want to stay well. This is
healthy, right?
You only have one body.
Good for you.
So you
and what I notice, a lot of youth are smoking. They're hanging out in the clubs, drinking. Excuse me, I'm just getting over a cold. And I think, oh my goodness, they should be in the gym working out, and then they wouldn't have to, you know, take their anxiety out on, you know, drugs or alcohol or.
Well, it's a good stress reliever. So, you know, working out is, you know, relieve stress, but it also makes you feel good, get a good sweat session in, and it's a good social.
Confidence.
Yep.
Yeah, because everybody wants to tear you down.
Right. So this brings confidence, motivation, and, you know, just altogether good vibes.
Good for you. And you have a gorgeous tan.
Thank you.
Did you go down to Miami before your competition?
No, this is still, well, for a competition tan, they do spray you. So, so we'll have a little bit outside sun and some competition tan still there.
Oh, that's so fun.
But
good for you.
Thank you. But yes, we'll be doing some competitions later this year, so we'll see where that'll take us.
So how does someone start, you know, like me? Like, I'm in my 50s now. What do I do to, like, get on a good road?
Well, what you want to do is you want to first, you know, be clear with the doctor, make sure, you know, your blood pressure and everything is okay. But you also want to find a good instructor. Everyone can say that they're a trainer. I'm also a personal trainer too. But now, you know, with the training and as far as the nursing, that's more part-time or per diem, because I'm doing more of the modeling.
Good for you.
And, you know, my company, LBC Fit Fashion, with the Arm Charmed Up is. So, you know, rolling with that. But as far as getting into, you know, a new program, you want to hook yourself up with a good trainer and start with them, but you want to go through the basics. You know, you want them to not change everything up. You know, you just have to start baby steps.
And how often? I mean, you know, I would think, you know, as a newbie, you know, somebody wants to work out every day. What do you think about that?
Well, you got to have some rest days in there, you know, because your muscles are going to need to recover. And you're going to need to also fuel those muscles with the proper food. So it's almost like you're going to need a full assessment as far as, you know, what you know, you can do, and to see, you know, if you've had any injuries in the past. So you want to tailor your workout for you. So, you know, you're going to work out, I would say, at least 2 to 3 times a week first, and then build yourself up.
How about yourself? Do you work out every day?
Well, see, but I'm in a different category. But as far as working out, I mean, I took off this week because I had the competition. So I had to rest the body.
Oh, interesting.
But as far as for me, I'll work out 5 days a week, and then one day will be really just cardio, and then the last day would be yoga.
Oh, okay.
So that's how I do it.
Good for you.
And abs and calves is like every other day, but as far as the lifting, yes, I'll hit a body part, but some people go crazy, and you have to do it in moderation.
You burn out, and then
exactly. And then you're off the bandwagon again.
Oh, okay.
So just
take it slow, take it steady. Make sure you have a trainer.
Yes.
There's someone that you can check into.
Right, because you want to make sure you're doing the proper form.
Very good. Well, we're about down to the end of the show, but before we go, we're going to roll in Kim Cameron's new video, where Lynn and her husband have a cameo within that video. Isn't that great? So the control room, if you could roll that in, and we'll say goodbye, and we'll see you next Friday, everyone. Thank you for joining in.
Thank you for having me.
In this blue paints the horizon. Seas stretch to hide the sun. With eyes wide open, can't see daylight. Surfing from heartbreaking oceans. Let's fall in love this time around. Let's fall in love. Let's sail to dry ground. I know this thing I feel won't end. Let's fall, let's fall, let's fall in love. Just wait. The sun will rise again. Swimming through time, can't forget. Coastal memories and shadow kisses. Let those dreamy waters beckon. No need to sail away. Where do we begin? Let's fall in love this time around. Let's fall in love. Let's sail to dry ground. Let's fall in love. I know this thing I feel won't end. Let's fall in love. Let's fall, let's fall, let's fall. Just wait. The sun will rise again. Don't let this feeling go. Don't let it go. Goodbye to ocean cross. Drown those fears below.